What's up, everybody? We're back for another edition of Top 5. Top 5 greatest achievements, accomplishments, stuff you did on the trip, and really how it affects me. This time, John edition. Number 5. Everybody that's met John knows one thing. Because it gets said like right away when you meet him. Dutch usually there, and the first thing that gets said in some way or another is, "Hey, this is Dut's daddy." And if you've ever hung around Dut, you know that dude can get a little bit out of control. So he starts mouthing off and stuff on the trips. It's just nice to have his daddy right there, you know, to slap him or something if he needs to. Really keep that dude in line, because like I said, dude can get out of hand. You never know what's going to come out of his mouth. And plus, he starts getting too full of himself, you know, thinks he's all high and mighty. It's nice to have John there, you know, to bring him back down. He's the only person, you know, Dut, that has an authoritative figure come with him on the trips. So, I mean, I personally just like to make sure John knows how appreciated he is for really keeping Dut in line, you know. Thanks, John. You're all right. And number 4. This one's definitely selfish, but hey, it is what it is. Man, we were playing Lincoln Ridge in Kentucky. Pretty good course, but there's a 24-hole layout, and I'm guessing everybody plays the 18 because 6 of the holes are just overgrown trash. But it seems like it'd be decent if they were well kept. Either way, we're playing this one hole, which looks really nice, like, once again, if it were trimmed up at all and didn't have just shrubbery and garbage everywhere. So it's downhill, real short. Everybody tees off, everybody loses their disc. We all walk around looking for disc. So then I got this little short approach. Well, I say short, it's, you know, 100-footish. Real steep downhill, but don't seem that hard. I go ahead and throw my shot. Don't really go look for it right away because I see about where it went. And you know, John finds his disc and Dutz is found. Everybody's got their first shots. Throw their up shots. And, man, I go to find mine. I can't find it. And if you've ever played disc golf with me, you know, like, I'm throwing Rhino as much as possible. That's the one disc, like, I know how to throw a little bit. And so, I've had 2 since I started playing disc golf, basically. One busted a few years back, and the other one was still going strong. Well, I can't find it. Looking, Dut's helping, can't find it. Finally, John, you know, he's able to get over there and help us, and I've given up at this point. And I'm about ready to go, and by the time I'm ready to go and just give up on it, right, really past that point. But you know, when it's that valuable, you keep looking even when you're done. But so I'm done. I'm literally walking off, and John freaking finds that Rhino. I've never wanted to tongue kiss a dude before, but if I ever did, it was when he found my Rhino. Man, I wasn't trying to have a disc golf life without a Rhino. I don't even know what that looks like. Well, I think I do, a bunch of triple bogeys. But that sounds awful. Disc golf without a Rhino, yeah. But John came in clutch, man. Found my precious. And, you know, life goes on. And thanks to that Rhino, I was able to beat him, actually, a few weeks ago, after he was leading the whole round. So, hey, thanks for finding that for me, John. That's your number 4, because, yeah, that came in clutch as well. So number 3, of the top 5 greatest accomplishments from the Rhino finding dad of Dut. That's gotta be the throw-ins on the first ever disc golf trip. We went to Primland and got that stuff started early. See, I'm trying to not say junk because in your face, John. But we go to Primland and right away, first course, dude gets a throw-in. And it carried on. Glenwood, Natty. I swear the Natty had like 2 or 3, but I know one in particular. I think it was hole 10, I want to say. I think it was right. It depends on if the turn going across the road is 8 or if that's 9 before you cross the road. But I think it was hole 10. Dude got a throw in after the downhill road. Yeah, y'all weren't there. You don't know it. Either way. But we finished the trip, or by the finish of the trip, dude had 6, 7 throw-ins at least, maybe more. I don't know. But it seemed like if he could see the basket, he had a chance of making it. Now, I mean, at 2'1", I guess there was a lot of times there was like ant hills and stuff in the way and he couldn't see the basket. But if he could see the basket, he was dangerous. So, either way, yeah, dude was crushing it. Throw-ins everywhere. And like I said, 6 or 7, maybe more. And maybe that don't sound like a ton from the outside looking in, but you're talking about 6 or 7 throw-ins minimum in 5 rounds. That's over a throw-in a round. That's freaking nuts. So I gotta give him that as number 3. Good stuff, John. Hey, and let's get back to Primland for number 2. Man, Primland Meadows of Dan. We're driving up to this place and we see like beware of bear signs and junk. And we get up there and we ask them if they had seen any bears. And they said, yeah, they had seen some recently. So we all got that in our head. But on the way up, we see some deer. We play our round, we never see any bears. And then we're driving back down around their little mountain and stuff. And we see some more deer. And that's where John's number 2 accomplishment comes through. Even though he didn't actually necessarily stick the landing, but this dude, he went, I don't know if it was full insanity or full cojones, but this dude gets out the van, or rental car, I think actually, gets out the car and goes to try to pet one of these freaking deer.
It's gonna fuck him up.
Is that wrong? I don't like the way the thing's looking at me.
You know how psychotic you gotta be to go pet a deer? And I don't know if that, I know he got out to take some pictures, like get some close-ups, but I swear he was trying to pet the deer. And I ain't gonna lie, I may or may not have been voting for the deer had it came down to fisticuffs. You know, I just wanted to see the reaction. Could this dude survive petting this deer? That's really what it came down to. But at the end of the day, hey, you gotta respect the attempt. If you're gonna go out and try to hang out with Bambi after Bambi's full grown, yeah, I mean, mono and bambano, that's got to be in the top 5. So, yeah, John, trying to pet that freaking deer. What a psycho. But hey, much respect. That was number 2. And on to number 1. Number 1, man. This one happens on every trip that John's on. Every course that John's on. And that's taking pictures. That's the only dude that really helps out with the picture taking everybody takes some pictures, and Thorny did a definitely an admirable job as well. But John's on his picture taking game. He's the videos, pictures, group pictures. I mean, sometimes it might be a wee bit awkward when in the middle of the round he stops some random dudes to ask if he could take a picture of us random dudes, as if we're like, you know, a big happy family, when really the only family he's got there is Dut. So you know, these other dudes trying to throw some plastic, but it still, you know, makes for good memories. And all joking aside, I'm appreciative of all the pictures he takes, because it really helps out with the videos and just the memories. Being able to go back and look at all of it, it's nice. It's a cool feature, and it's not easy to, like, for me especially, I'm trying to take videos, but I get caught up in the round and I forget, and I get to the end of the round and it's like, oh man, I didn't take any pictures of anything after hole 2. I mean, I'll be on my game through hole 2, and then I won't see my phone again until we're walking to the car. And that's unfortunate, but that don't happen with John. That dude's on it. He's got pictures for days, and I mean, we wouldn't have a lot of stuff like, I don't know, the 3 best friends that anyone could have song.
We're the 3 best friends that anybody could have. We're the 3 best friends that anyone could have. We're the 3 best friends that anyone could have.
We wouldn't have that without John. So thank you, John, for all the pictures, all the group pictures, with or without you. You're the man, John. Keep clicking. So that's it for this edition of the Panorandom Flicks Top 5. And hope to see y'all next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share and, you know, comment and all the other YouTube stuff. But mostly, come on the next disc golf trip. Disc golf trips. Yay. That's fantastic,
yes.
right?
That's what we need right
Yeah,
there.
that's good.
Good shot, dude.
Back.
Skip in. Good.
All right, I think we're. Oh, that's nice. Skip.
Oh, good hit.
Oh, nice. I was thinking down the whole time and threw it straight into the ground.